there, Ascension Pioneers. How's everyone doing? This weekend was my birthday, as I told you, and on the evening of my birthday, when I went back into my solar return chart, which was supposed to be somewhere around midnight by this calculation, I wrote this beautiful hermetic writing to myself. It was called Happy Birthday, Polona, but I thought the message was going to be more personal, when in fact, it had a lot to do with Ascension, what it is really about, and about Ascension Pioneers, and I really am guided now to share it with all of you because I'm excited about it. Okay, so I'll just start before I start saying things that will make this video too long. Okay, my question was, Dear Spirit, what is a message from my higher self to myself, the soul in this body? What is a message of my beloved I am? Please, I kindly and graciously accept its guidance on this day and hour of my solar return. So here it goes, and you'll see how it unfolds. Beloved Polona, beloved child of God, beloved servant of earth, we come to you on this day to bring you a message of hope and a new dawn rising. The energy experience you had today showed you your true radiant vibration and pulsating power of the heart center. I was breathing out, I was releasing something, I was breathing in, my whole body was vibrating like I'm a battery. It was so intense, like I never experienced before. I had a few of these sensations when I was doing Children of the Sun activations last year, but this one was just, so intense, and this is what it's talking about. It is opening like a beautiful lotus flower, the heart center, even and especially through pain. Through this, there is liberation and there is freedom of soul, the surrendering of ego to the path of the soul, fully and completely. Oh my God, I just want to cry when reading this. We, as we are the I am aspects of you, the higher yous. The soul and I am family in one radiant light, speaking to you through your higher self, directly delivering the messages of your monad. The energy experience you had tonight was a sensation when you could feel glimpses of your powerful I am energy, the radiant energy of source that is entering your physical body because of the certain energetic work, working on the self on the lower levels. That has been done by me. The way has been paved. Yes. What you have experienced before in knowing is now ever greatly coming into being, into embodiment. That is why there was recently a strong need and desire to remove some physical clutter that no longer serves you and to start eating organic and raw foods with living vibrations of source essence, with light codes fully stored and your own then being able to be restored. There was a need for greater purging work so that the descent of spirit into this matter can start unfolding and taking place. The descent of your I am into your physical temple, and that is why teaching of this will become really important on your path of service from now on, and many of us pioneers. So that is why I'm sharing this message. That is the final stage of the ascension, and that is how it feels in essence of our own personal ascension. When the ego starts disintegrating as it becomes one with soul and all its aspects. The energy sensations of the Kundalini rising experience you have been having were one of those sensations. And I just had one tonight. This was a few days ago, but I had one more because literally, I have to share it with all of you. I was awoken with a strong orgasm, an energetic orgasm, and I just couldn't sleep anymore. It was at 6 a.m. in the morning, and usually when I have these experiences, I know that Kundalini energy is rising up, and I've done certain work, and, as the spirit keeps descending in my body, as I pave the way through cleansing, purging, and everything, the work that I do through myself and healing of the DNA, releasing of the old, has the ability, and then the energy of spirit keeps rising in your body. So there's a constant flow, between spirit and matter, the exchange. The pulsating energy through the whole body was another one. So these were actually two experiences. This can only fully take place when the heart is completely open and one stands firmly grounded in the physical reality, fully grounded in its physical presence. And a lot of the videos I've been watching lately, especially some oracle readings, were about the masters and angels really wanting us to be present right now, not just focusing on what is my purpose and being all here in the head and the mind and overthinking things, and because we already are this purpose, but it's more about us being in our life, getting the energy out there, extending our lighthearted energy, flirting with the whole world, sharing our essence and energy, and just being that charismatic being that we are, and just spreading not just the word, but spreading the life, spreading the creation that we are. So that means fully grounded in its physical presence. meaning all base fears in the first 2 or 3 chakras need to fully be let go of. It depends on how many of these fears one still has. Surrendered to the divine. These fears are that which keeps one from fully ascending. Many speak on ascension, but that is merely on the heart opening level or the pineal gland where the center of psychic ability resides. But true ascension is a process of both. Reaching into our I am and then getting ready for the full descent of spirit into matter. Duh. Becoming the chalice for divine light, carrying all aspects of the source that lie written in one's unique I am individuality of source. With the connection with the higher self being reached and earthly, physical fears fully surrendered, one can start the completion, the holding process, which is what we're doing now, so many of us pioneers. That in itself is also a process. It does not happen overnight. In your example, it is now in its beginning stages, like of the majority of the pioneering ascenders. I love the term, it's so funny. Those who have chosen to go forth as ambassadors in this process of ascension. As they come first, they are basically learning as they go while paving the way, because we're still learning, you know, when we're doing this for the first time. And this is so in your case as well. This first chosen ascension seat is in itself a beautiful but challenging process, but also a very privileged one. So it's challenging, it's a curse and a gift at the same time. To go forth as pioneers in such a level of density is surely a gift, and that gift is to be shared by you and other pioneers. And again, that is why I'm sharing. It is a beautiful and unique service and sacrifice, quote unquote. In your beginning, in your bringing to this world, you know, that service, all of us. You are all very blessed and looked after due to this. You are operating within the divine will, and that is why your personality part in this physical matrix does not always like the outcome or the way things unfold and present themselves. Yeah. For it is under the confines of the ego self, the non-understanding part of the whole. And because the personality part does not always wish to participate freely or as rapidly as required, there are often divine interventions being made. And one such was right now in my life, and I'm going to talk about this in my next video. Please stay updated because it's going to be an awesome video. I'm going to share all my challenges and everything, and I think it will benefit many. So do check out my next video coming right after this one. So know that these challenges, they're always for the highest good of all within the light, and know that you're eternally safe and held by the hand of the divine as you walk this journey. Because most of our problems come from not trusting. We trust for others when we see how everything is meant to be. Like I have this example here. There was a ballooning accident with a few people, and especially foreigners coming here to have a trip with a balloon, and they died because the balloon crashed. It was this thing that was wrong with the equipment, or I don't know, with the air, with the weather, and a lot of the people died in that accident. And then I heard on the radio that the radio host, one of them, bought these tickets to this woman, and always something came between, you know, that trip, so she didn't take it, so she didn't go to that ballooning trip, and at the end she survived. And she was like, oh, so you see, we believe for others. We say, oh, you see how everything is meant to be exactly, and everything is in perfection. But for our own selves, from our ego, we don't always understand, because we want to push things or control them, or we kind of hurt and we say, I don't want to hurt right now, you know, but we have to learn to hurt too and love that hurt. So yeah, it is a bigger picture, everything, and we're held. All those who operate only within the divine will be, you know, sometimes we don't want something and we want to keep it in our lives, and then the divine hand will make a decision. It's like this eye of justice, and will say no, because this is no longer for your highest good. And there'll be some things that you will feel like you don't have control over, like it was in my life right now. And basically it's for your good, because it really was draining you. It did not serve you. It was not for your greatest purpose. And the sooner we realize that, the more we shift into our true energy. So where did I, where was I? So know that they're always for the highest good of all within the light, and know that you're eternally safe and held as we walk this journey. And understand that there are always hidden blessings that lie there in the bigger picture. That's what we need to be focused on. This is your service to humanity and to this erring creation on earth, and you have all chosen it. You have all chosen this destiny to live in the ascended state among the so many lost or the awakening ones. From a more earthly perspective, this is both your gift and a curse, like you have said it yourself once. Not once, it was many times. Do not fear, for the ascension is near, and this process is in the hands of the divine logic that operates beyond this time and space and the confines of these earthly matters. Do trust and keep the faith in the divine and the also unfolding process, the unfolding process that this journey of ascension is. This is merely just the beginning. It is almost here, and you have all long awaited to this point in time and space. But remember, it is about us. We're not going anywhere. We're living it fully. You have been here for a long time, serving on earth, accumulating earthly lives and experiences, or choosing to serve from the higher dimensions, the so-called spiritual realm. Again, you have chosen this, so therefore it's your own chosen destiny. There is no, God sent us here. We sent ourselves here because it was a huge opportunity, to serve in that way within the creation. With this, you will all also be learning to live in that state while still in the physical. So merging the two will be a great challenge and experience for all of you. Choosing to walk the middle path and remaining with both 2 feet on the ground while your head will be forever resting in the heavenly realm. And your heart will keep the connection between the two flowing and going. I love this sentence so much. It so speaks to me. We are you. All of us, we are one. We are the I am that I am. You are us, and you are love. Happy birthday, beloved one. Oh, that's just for me. Okay, so the final message is have and give yourself the gift, a full ascension this year, this earthly cycle, and go forth in peace and grace of the beloved I am. And after it, and with huge letters, it's written O-N-E, one. We're one. Remember that. And the key is also, it says, walking into worlds and merging them in God's love of union and perfection. Without wholeness, there is no completion. So that's it. And beloved pioneers, before wrapping up, I would also like to, I'll also type them out so you can check them out on my page and my webpage. But I would like to say the decrees that I wrote to myself, because a lot of the people speak about manifestation decrees and on the full moon, and it's good. On a certain level, it serves you really in a proper way. But for us pioneers, we're really guided through divine will, and divine will already has all its principles naturally engraved within you. So you don't need so much to focus on, I want this, I desire this, because it's already there within the divine will. Sometimes the personality, like I said, won't like that, but because it can see the bigger picture that serves not just you. Remember, light workers did not come here to just fit our own needs. It serves the grander vision, and all of our vision is always the vision to serve the Almighty. So these are the decrees that, for me, I think it's the basic of, you don't need to manifest. All you need to do is intend to be aligned with who you already are. And when you are aligned fully with who you already are, you don't need anything else, right? So here are the decrees. I'll put my hand on my heart. I am that I am. I have and receive all that I need and for my own ascension journey. I'm fully committed to my own ascension journey. I'm fully committed to merging with my twin flame essence and divine counterpart. I focus only on loving service. My dreams and visions are that of the highest good of all of the light and of the collective. I'm always aligned with the divine will. I am love in action. I am divine love embodied. I am that I am. I serve the one, the great, beloved I am. Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this message. I love it so much because I thought it's going to be more personal. But what I have figured out is that I can hardly write personal messages to myself through my writing, because sometimes our souls need to go through certain lessons, and you won't always write what you need to know at that certain moment because the soul wants to know. And people say, please connect to your soul. Ask if that is so, if that is like this. I want to know, ahead. You can't. What happened for me is when I realized something right now in my life that was like a huge experience, and there was a veil in front of me. It was there for a reason, because I needed to go through the experience. Otherwise I wouldn't, because I would already know the outcome. So how would I gain the experience, right? And raise my vibration, which of course we're all accountable only for our own vibration, not for others. Remember that. Just you. You are on your journey. You are alone in this, but never alone, because we're one. So I've realized that the moment you get something and the veil is gone and you're within the truth, all the confirmations will come. And this happened to me today, and everything just flows through, and you're like, yeah, I already know it. I know it because and how it is on the path of ascension, we will always get revelations by ourselves first, and then truth will be externally confirmed. So keep looking up and keep putting those 2 feet on the ground, sometimes even barefoot, standing on earth, like you're guided to. And I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Do stay tuned for that one. Much love. Bye.